Hello, M14 community. I hope everybody is well and enjoying the summer months. This video is about our Fall Academy training program. I've got a special announcement pertaining to that program, and I thought it'd be easiest if I just shot a quick video about it. Please watch this video in its entirety. I'm going to make it quick, okay? I'm not going to try to make this take too long, all right? First of all, I just want to make sure that everybody is up to date with the correct information and the program I'm referring to. Okay, we're talking about Fall ATP or our Fall Academy Training Program. All right, that program is 12 weeks, beginning the week of August 10th, and it ends the week of Halloween. All right, players are divided into classes based on gender and grade level and talent, and they train twice a week. And then we also offer a weekly makeup class that can be used as your normal day of training or can be used in case you missed one of your normal days of training. Okay. In essence, the whole fall program, guys, is you're paying for 24 sessions and we're giving you 35 to complete them throughout the 12 weeks. Okay. From a curriculum standpoint, we're going to work on ball handling for 4 weeks. We transition into shooting for the next 4 weeks. And then the last phase is when we work on moving without the ball. We work on defense, both on the ball and off the ball, and we play 3-on-3. All right. So the whole idea of Fall ATP is after the 12 weeks, your kid is ready for the winter season. Okay. So for the announcement, all right, we're taking things back to the old days of M14. All right. I know a lot of us are have met M14 just as maybe as recently as when we opened up the building, but let's all not forget that in September, it'll be 16 years that I've been running M14 hoops. Okay. So when I say we're taking it back, we're taking it back before the building was open and what we used to do during our fall training, and that is translation Sundays. Okay. Before I built the facility, that is what we did. And on translation Sundays, the only thing we did was compete. All right. We played 1-on-1, 3-on-3, and yes, we played 5-on-5. All right. Those Sunday night runs were awesome. Those were the place where former players like Ray J. Dennis, Bryce Hopkins, John Polakidis, or Greta Kampschrader on our girls' side. That's the place where they all honed their skills back when they were in elementary and middle school. On those Sundays, we divide the players up within their grade level classes and we play. All right. It gives players the opportunity to use the moves and the concepts that we teach them during the week in the class when it matters most, and that's in competition, right? They were awesome. And after watching this year's Summer League, after seeing our youth teams in the spring, I've decided to bring it back. Okay. I see how much these kids need the opportunity to play without worrying about a trophy. All right. When you play with our travel teams or you play AAU or travel ball, that's super important, right? Because that's structured basketball. The refs are out there. And yes, we need to learn how to run plays. We need to learn about shot selection. We need to learn defensive concepts and principles. That's the whole point of 5-on-5, right? But as I've always said, and the whole reason that we did the Summer League, and I invented that a decade ago, was because kids also need to have that ability to play when it's maybe a little less scripted, right? Where they've got to figure out how to play with other teammates. They've got to figure out to play with their friends, play against their friends. They've got to learn how to play within that team dynamic and work through that, as well as being creative, being aggressive, but still making sure they make the right decisions, right? So the Summer League or Translation Sundays were a big area where we saw a lot of players turn the corner, and we just saw it again happen through this Summer League, right? Kids were being aggressive. They were working hard. They were having fun. And guys, as parents, that's something that's really important, right? They need to be able to just sometimes have some fun playing the game of basketball, right? So Translation Sundays gave kids that opportunity. And it was super awesome. All right. So now here's a couple details just about Translation Sundays, just real quick. All right. First off, it's only going to be for 3rd-through 8th grade boys and girls. Okay. It is not going to be for high school players. So some of you guys have an older sibling. We are not going to do that for them during the fall. We never have, never do. Because they have fall league games on the weekends, they have conditioning, they got open gyms with their high schools. So we will just do the normal fall training program with 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th graders. Okay. Next, Translation Sundays, guys, is only for players that are in our fall training program. Okay. It's not something that we're going to allow outside players to come in and just play 5-on-5 and like it's an open gym. All right. This is something that's just special for players who are in our fall training program. Okay. And the big reason, amongst others, is because these are the kids that are with us during the week. They're learning these drills, these skills, these concepts, and these are the ones that we want to help them immediately learn how to implement in the game, all right, through competition. Okay, so it's only going to be open if you are part of our fall program. All right. Thirdly, Translation Sunday is going to be free. All right. It's not something where I am going to increase the price of our fall academy. This is just an add on, and I'm not charging families for it, guys. With everything, guys, that's going on in the economy and how everything is getting more expensive, my goal is not to add more financial pressure onto the M14 community. All right. We really just want your kid to be here learning with us during the fall, loving the game. And so the price of the academy for this fall is going to be exactly what was posted online, which is exactly the price that it was last year. So there will not be a fee increase. Again, this is just an additional add on that's for free. Okay. Now, with that, guys, please don't try to outthink this whole thing. All right. The structure of the fall is not going to change. Okay. You still got to come to placement day and be evaluated. If you can't come to placement day, just like a lot of you guys have already started to do, you need to email us so we can get you over to Coach Bobby or Coach Remy and set up your makeup evaluation date. All right. If you're going to be out of town for placement day. Okay. The schedule for the classes are posted online. All right. So that's not going to change. Okay. After we get through placement day, that's when I'm going to let everybody know the specific time for their grade level and class for Translation Sundays. All right. It's going to be between 4 and 7 p.m. The reason is I need to see just how the numbers pan out with our third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade girls, boys, and then I can make sure, hey, the court time is correct on what we need to do. Okay. So I'll tell you now, guys, it's going to be Sunday. It'll be between 4 and 7, 90-minute session. All right. But again, they're just going to play. Okay. Now, it is free. So if you can't attend Translation Sundays, that does not mean that you can't be in the Fall Academy. All right. You can still do the Fall Academy. You're going to get what you're paying for, 2 sessions a week. You're still going to have a makeup session. This is just an additional free thing I'm adding on to it. So if you can't do Sundays because your kid has any other activities or you have other family commitments, that does not exclude you from doing the Fall Academy. And that doesn't mean that the Fall Academy now is not going to be worth it. All right. It's still going to be valuable. It's still going to help them get ready for the winter season. This is just a value add that myself and the staff felt would be a really cool thing to do for the M14 community. Okay. So don't think that it's not worth it if you can't do it. It's still valuable doing the Fall Academy. Our curriculum is still going to be the same. We just want to give players an opportunity. If you can't come to every Sunday, no big deal. You get to come to the Sundays that you want to come to, guys. That's not a problem at all. Okay. So please don't try to outthink me on this one, guys. You just have to be part of the fall program. After we get through placement day, you guys are going to sign up. I'm going to tell you when the times are specifically for Translation Sunday. They'll be the same time for that age group and gender for the entire Sundays that we offer. Okay. If you're interested in this, you don't need to reply back. You don't need to say anything. You don't need to call us. You just need to attend placement day like you would normally. And there at placement day, I'll be giving out a couple further details about it. But we're really excited to offer this. Okay. So, Translation Sunday, guys, it's back. Hope to see you there, guys. We'll talk soon. All right.